Welcome to GeorgeWay Math TV.
Oh, okay, so I'm being asked to solve for u, but I see a squared, and now I'm thinking about quadratic stuff here, so I'm gonna have to be factoring here. All right, and I have equals 0. So to solve for u, I know definitely that I have to do some factoring here. So here, to factor that, I remember what is the biggest number that can divide into 5 and 10? That is 5, right? So I'm going to have my 5, and then looking at these, I have a u squared and I have a u. I have to pick the one with the lowest power, right? So I'm picking u to come out. And now what I'm going to do is, what times 5u will give me 5u squared? That is a u. What times 5u will give me negative 10u? Negative 2. And then equals 0. Okay. So now I know the next step is when I have this set equals 0, just like this right here, I have to break this down to 2. So I have this 5u equals 0. And I'm going to have u minus 2 right here equals 0. And then I'm going to just solve for u for each one. So here, there's like a times here, 5 times u. And whenever I have something like that, I know to get a u by itself, I have to think about dividing by the number with the u, which is the 5. And then whatever I do on this side, I got to do the same thing on that side. So I divide this also by 5. And now this 5 will cancel out. So I have my u by itself equals 0 divided by 5 is 0. And on that side right here, I want to get u by itself. And there's a minus 2. So I do the opposite right here to get rid of the 2. So I have to add 2. What am I going to do on this side? I got to do the same thing on this side. So I add 2 on that side too. So now this will cancel out. So I have my u equals 0 plus 2 is 2. So now my answer is u equals, I have 2 answers, right? 0, and I put my comma, 2. That wasn't too bad. All right, so whenever I see something like that, especially like in this form, a squared plus the bx equals 0, the fact that I even see the 2, the term is quadratic, so I have to just do it this way, factor, and then set it equal to the 0, separate it like that. All right, that's not too bad. All right, now let's see how I'm going to do this right here. All right, so with this one too, I see the square. That is telling me there's a factoring that might go on here, okay? It's a quadratic, okay? And I'm being asked to solve, in this case, for x. Oh man, they forgot to put that here. Let me just put it for them right here. Solve for x. So, to do this one, I have to think about what? If I'm solving for the variable, that means there should be 0 on this side. To make this side 0, I do the opposite of that. It's a positive 13, so I minus 13x. And then whatever I do on one side, I do the same thing on the other side. So minus 13x. And then 13x minus 13x is 0. So having 0 on this side is what is going to help me actually solve for x. And now this how it's going to work for me. Okay, I put my equal sign, and then I have my x squared minus the 13x. So now it's looking like this right here. So I'm going to just do the same way. So here, I have to factor. So I see x squared and x. I can bring out my x. And then x times x give me x squared. X times negative 13 will give me the negative 13x. And I bring down my equals 0. And now that I have this, I can break it down into 2. This x right here equals 0. So it's already solved. And then this right here, I have my x minus 13 equals 0. To get the x, which I'm being asked to solve for, I have to get rid of this 13 by doing the opposite. It's a negative 13, right? So I'm going to add 13. What do I do on this side? I'm going to do the same thing right here. So this cancels out. Now I have my x equals 13. So the final answer will be x equals what? 0 and 13. That wasn't too bad. I actually love this. Can they give me more questions? This is... Anyway, it's your turn now. So you know what's going to happen right now? I want you to do some of these questions on your own, so you can make sure you got this. And I know you got this.
Please don't forget to subscribe, tap the bell to be notified for new videos, and share.